Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back
To the channel, tequilas.
Definitely get your
Tequilas.
tequilas.
Get your tequila. Let's do a shot. We are on the Terramana. Yeah, we're gonna shot it up on the Terramana
I don't have a shot.
on this Good Friday. And
going.
yeah, we gotta get into some drama. Come on.
Yes.
So y'all, we got BlackInkCrew Compton / LA. You know, it's saying BlackInkCrew LA, but it's still Compton. So this is episode 2.
Y'all. 2.
Yes, and let's get into the tea. So Kat, she goes looking for houses to prepare for her new baby. Y'all know she goes and she's getting ready to deliver. And she's trying to find a house in LA. We meet Kevin's man, Rashad, who's a realtor.
Cutie.
Rashad.
With a high booty.
Rashad is fun.
Yes, he is. And he clearly got some premier type spots because them locations was looking very nice.
They were very nice. So Kevin then snagged him up a fine, successful
They making
realtor.
money together.
Got to be, because them properties were beautiful.
Okay, now.
Okay. So she's stressed about the shop renovations, and Kevin decides to lay more on a pregnant bitch by saying, oh, well, let me tell you about what happened at the Rose event after you left. He started telling her about Nelly speaking on behalf of Enigma and how she is affecting the brand. Kevin, you's a messy bitch.
I did not see how she was speaking on behalf of Enigma.
She spoke on behalf of Nessie
at an Enigma event. And truthfully, I thought the event was over. I thought it was just kind of chill.
Yeah, I was just drinking.
That's what I thought.
It was just a vibe. At that point, it was just a party.
Lord have mercy, you making me the shot.
Kevin is messy.
That was very messy. He seemed like when he approached it,
he was
like,
ready to air.
Can you just
can you believe that she did that? And at an Enigma event, like, you were being a messy bitch. Like, you want her to be mad at Nelly.
Why? And you know what? That's it up there. When I saw that, I was like, oh, him and Nelly got some issues. Because I also noticed last episode, y'all better go back and watch our review, because I noticed that Nelly kind of had something to say about Kevin ass. And that's why I was like, Kat, you need to make sure that you put Kevin's position out here so people fucking know. Because I noticed that Nelly got an issue, but now Kevin saying this.
Yeah,
we might see
they got issues
on.
with each other.
Yes, they got issues with each other.
We meet Amber, a permanent makeup artist from Ink Art Music. Tim and KP, they decided to surprise Amber with flowers for her birthday.
That was cute.
That was very cute. That was very nice, because all the season before, y'all wasn't showing no love to your fucking artist
at all.
So wait to turn the tables. Okay, kudos to y'all.
All right.
Tim and KP, and what's his name?
Tim K.
Corey. They decided to talk about Polo. Y'all remember we met Polo last season, who had just gotten out of prison.
Y'all, Polo is doing so good on his tattoos these days. Y'all should go check his ass out.
I don't know. They looking good.
They are.
They are definitely looking good.
Oh my God, they looking so good. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they talk about him mentioning killing somebody and making somebody's mama cry in one of his songs. And they basically just saying they don't want the brand to be associated with any street type of mentality, because that was their deal with the city to get the shop. You know what I'm saying? That was their deal in order to, get to where they are. Basically say we're no longer a part of the streets. And so they don't want to be associated with Polo if that's something that he's deciding that he wants to do. Alana, she asked about ink dripping and why, what happened after he walked out of the shop the other day. And they basically just tell her that he was fired. Po ink dripping. Danny, Danny is running a nude ink business. It's a clothing business called Nude Ink. I'm gonna have to go look you up, girl, and see what it's all about. She's running a clothing business from the home. Lemire, he starts talking to her about how he feels that Nessie is not really benefiting him within their friendship. So he don't think he want to be friends with her no more.
The bullshit with her. Stop dragging my man into your bullshit.
Oh, makes no sense for me. You don't help me. You don't lift me up. You don't bring me any opportunities. I don't gain anything from this. But I do get is you get in a relationship with somebody that you decide to get in a relationship with. I get the bad end of the stick, and now all of a sudden I'm fake.
I got a problem with that. I got a problem with you and your girl. You and Danny. Because I ain't like Danny in her confessional talking about, I don't like how she keep approaching my man about this. That's something between you and Ken. And are y'all not friends with this girl? Are y'all not friends with this fucking girl?
She seems like an open person to really explain how she's feeling about a certain situation, and she's gonna give you additional information that you don't even ask for. So you should know why she feels the way that she feels. And secondly, what the fuck is this Ken dude's purpose of being on the show?
Then why is he here? Because we haven't he doesn't have any confessionals. He hasn't introduced himself to us. So clearly he's not a cast on the show. And I feel like y'all really trying to force this man upon production. And we're not going for it. We don't like it. He could be a part of the new season and we still won't fuck with Ken because I just don't like how y'all doing Nessie around this whole situation with this man. Now, I don't care if you've known Ken longer. I know you've known Nessie for about 7 to 8 years. That's a lot of good time to build up a nice solid foundation friendship. And clearly what y'all showing me now is that ain't what the fuck y'all had. If your friend cannot come to you about your friend and tell you, just how it makes you feel. Now I understand if she's and it's not even she's wanting you to stop hanging with him. She just wants you to stop bringing him around her.
Around events that she's involved with.
That?
It's not nothing personal, but this is my place of business. And if you know that fucks up my mood and I'm in the process of doing a motherfucking tattoo, nigga, you fucking with my money at this point.
I told you to be here.
I don't want to see him.
You trying to get paid to be here, and Ken is nowhere the fuck here. So I'm just confused on why. And y'all need to stop playing with Nessie like that. Let her be in her feelings and express them how she wants to. Yep. And don't say she don't motherfucking benefit you because you trying to come over to her shop.
Okay.
And why did you? I feel like you approached Kat because of a relationship that you had with Nessie. Maybe now I want to be here with Nessie, but because Nessie was there, you felt like that kind of could have gave you a leg in.
Right.
So stop fucking playing Nessie.
And she would have benefited you by giving you a referral.
Stop fucking playing this girl.
Period.
She getting on my nerves, but y'all doing too fucking much.
So Corey, the lead artist over at Ink Art Music, he checks in on Polo about the contents of his music and asks if he's back in the streets. Period. And Polo is saying that no, he's not back in the streets anymore. And he's just following a music trend. You know what I'm saying? He's following what's going on, what he's been hearing, and maybe some of his past behaviors. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of his past deeds. And he's putting it into his music, not necessarily saying that this is what he's doing now. And he's basically like appalled that they would even think that he was stooped that low to go back to street shit, knowing he just got out of jail. He was like, I thought that we had a better relationship.
I don't know why
for them to think that I would do something like that.
They couldn't even come and talk to you. You got an owner and a manager that couldn't even approach
That's
your fucking employees.
Supposed to be your friends. They're the ones that brought you into the show.
Brother or whatever the fuck. Like, y'all.
It doesn't make sense.
At all.
And he just don't like that they assuming that he's doing wrong. So we then meet Deshae, and we meet Bookie. They're both artists over at Enigma. They've both been tattooing for over 12 years. They both
self-taught.
Deshae, I like Deshae. He's the one that does the anime.
Yes.
I like him. He had a nice style. I also like Bookie.
I like that he does realistic.
Yeah.
That motherfucking paintbrush through the goddamn
arm. So beautiful.
That shit was nice.
It was so beautiful.
Yes.
So definitely two great artists over at Enigma. And they basically try to like push or press up, and Nelly is basically saying like, look, I don't have no regrets for sticking up for Nessie, and that's just that on that.
Here.
They feel like she shouldn't have done what she did because it makes it look bad on the shop as a whole, but
y'all keep talking about it is making it bigger than what it actually was.
It really is, because it wasn't that big of an issue.
Not at all. Like, Nessie walked the fuck away when Lemire was saying
still
some bullshit.
Talking.
Exactly. So
Lemire, you was on some bitch shit. I don't know if I said it in the last episode, but I'm making sure I said this episode. She was done.
She was.
And you kept talking, which is when Nelly stepped in because you was doing too fucking much.
Okay, then.
Boy, bye.
All right.
So Nelly tells Nessie about Cat calling a meeting regarding the whole Rose event. Wow. And Nelly tells Nessie that the alcohol might have influenced her actions. And Nessie says that it might have influenced her actions, but she admits to dating men that she has to take care of. And she also says she has the wants of feeling needed in all of her relationships. Somebody got to need me so that I don't even have to focus on myself. You want to put all of you into somebody else so that you don't have to focus on yourself. I like that you were able to acknowledge the pattern in your relationships. But now that you realize the pattern in your relationships, I'm going to need you to do better, because when you know better, you do better. And if you don't know how to do better, that's what therapy is for.
There you go. Because Nelly ain't no therapist.
She's not a therapist, but she was able to help you get some shit out.
She just helped you say, you already knew it. She asked you a question, you answered the question.
Yeah, and she helped us as viewers understand why you doing what the fuck you doing. Mm-hmm. Okay. It goes over to Tim exercising with KP, and this nigga is using 10 pound weights. Tim, you know you needed heavier weights than that.
What you doing with 10s?
Homie, I could do 100 10s and you could do 50 20s and we damn near did the same thing.
That do not make sense.
Bro, it's more repetition, not heavier weight.
Nobody doing that many reps with no 10s.
With your chubby ass.
And then that's probably why he couldn't lift nothing, because he was going to throw a stomach out or something.
He was going to bust a muscle, baby.
Okay, then.
Tim basically says that he wants to separate from Polo because of the music. And Tim, you so straight to cutting a motherfucker off to where it just pisses me off. Like your attitude, your way of conducting business. It's not the right way to go. And KP, you're being so naive to not even see it. That nigga is going to keep you having a high turnover rate because of his attitude and how he communicates with people and how he conducts business. He ain't right for the brand.
Y'all need to get somebody in there with a fucking business degree from Compton. Because clearly y'all want to make, I feel like y'all need somebody that's close to home to make it kind of feel family, that so you don't get rid of them. And they need to have a fucking business degree and know how to talk to y'all so y'all can start running y'all shit more correctly. Because if y'all don't, this business will not last long.
Yeah.
Like, KP out here motherfucking singing and shit. And Tim out here trying to get rid of people and shit. Y'all artists already barely fucking in the damn shop as it is. Y'all better get this shit right. Like, don't fight for some shit and then let it go to the fucking waistline because y'all don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Tim need to be that supportive friend from on the side. He don't need that. He don't need to be that supportive friend in the business.
Making decisions.
Yes, he shouldn't be making decisions. He should be your ear. You know what I'm saying? Like your second man.
Okay, then.
KP, he tries to reach out to Polo but doesn't get through.
And I don't blame Polo for not answering or not being with the shit.
Yeah.
Corey reached out to me before you did, and you the fucking owner.
You the owner.
Come on now, try
and
again.
You brought me on. We were supposed to have that relationship. Why is Corey knocking at my motherfucking door?
Okay, try again.
So KP, you a little too late.
You dropped the ball on that one.
You did. Okay, and we finally see him do a tattoo for Mr. Sean Source Jarrett, a Grammy-winning producer that actually started producing KP. He started out producing KP, and then KP is name dropping all of these famous, big Grammy-winning artists.
He got a hit and worked with them.
And you never got a hit, KP. That should tell you something. It ain't about the motherfucking producer. It's you.
I mean, truthfully, I don't know who it is. It could kind of be him because y'all doing an exchange of goods and services here. So he not getting no money for these songs he putting out. He getting a tattoo.
No, I think that was just for the show. You know, and him going in trying to just put a bug in the ear like, hey, I'm ready to start back making music. I've already started. Let's get to it. Give me a hit. I don't think that they would be conducting business through tattoos.
I do, because that's what they said. He said this is an exchange of art. I'm giving him a tattoo. He getting some studio time or whatever. And I'm thinking because it's a tattoo and not the money, you might be getting the lower end of the track list.
Possibly. Because he is a Grammy-winning producer.
Because if you got a Grammy, you could put a hit out. And he could give you direction on how to cultivate your song and possibly get a hit. I mean, at least get the shit on radio. I ain't heard nothing. It's not even on YouTube.
What you should have did was brought the song that you recently did. You should have brought that shit to him and let him hear it, and he could have told you his honest opinion. That would have sufficed for that tattoo you gave.
What if he did that song?
He didn't do that song.
You don't think so? I hope not, because if he thought that was nice too, then
would have said it. He would have said, yeah. He produced the new sound that you guys heard. Yeah, I think he would have said it. That man ain't produced that shit. And if you did, shame on you.
That tattoo is alright.
And his music is alright. Okay, so
I'm gonna stop hating though, y'all. I woke up clearly in a bad mood because I'm on everybody's head.
No tea, no shade. KP needs to stay to tattooing.
You need to go through a artist boot camp. That's what you need to do. There's nothing wrong with that. You and Saweetie. Make it happen.
Okay, so Polo, Polo ends up texting KP, basically telling him that he appreciates the opportunity, but he's going to decide that he's going to quit. He's no longer returning to Ink Art Music. Do what's best for you.
As you should.
We didn't see KP respond, so, I mean, I guess that's your way of saying cool. Okay, yeah. Again, the communication.
So why you upset about Ink not communicating with y'all when y'all hoes don't know how to communicate the fuck either? It should be however the wind blows in the shop, that's what we go with. Yeah. That's what it needs to be. Y'all need to start leading by example.
Yes.
Y'all need to do better.
Yes.
Y'all too fucking old.
Yeah.
Too old to not know.
Yeah.
Lord.
KP, he don't think that the conversation with Tim had anything to do with Polo quitting. I don't know why you don't think it had anything to do with Polo quitting, because Tim already made it known that he would like to separate Polo from the brand because of the music. And I'm pretty sure when he got on that phone call with Polo, that's what he said.
Exactly.
And from there, Polo took that as, oh, you speaking on behalf of KP as well, because you're speaking about the shop. So maybe this is how KP feels too. So let me go ahead and let him know I ain't with the shits. And I get it, Polo. Real recognize real, because we see each other.
Okay, then, because we already know how Tim got on that fucking phone. Somebody probably hung up on his ass. I'm surprised you didn't pull up on his ass.
Okay.
But, yeah, KP, you need to recognize what the fuck is going on in your shop. Take them motherfucking blinders off. And realize who the fuck you got calling yourself, who you call yourself calling a fucking friend.
And who you got calling your artist.
Honey, he's gonna run y'all. He's gonna run you rugged and down to the ground.
Shit. And it's the same situation that y'all had with Ink. this nigga Tim does not know how to communicate
at all. And you sit there, you just sit there and don't say anything and allow him to talk to your artist that way.
Okay, so that's 2 down.
So that means you agree with what the fuck he's saying and how he's saying it.
That's 2 down in the first 2 episodes of Ink Art Music. Okay? So during Kat's shop meeting, Nessie admits to approaching Lamar. Nelly admits to defending Nessie. Deshae, he tries to hold Nelly and Nessie accountable for turning up at the event and also for disrespecting Lemire. Deshae, I liked your points that you gave in which they both took accountability for what the fuck they did, but your delivery was a little too high pitched, and I'm noticing a little bitch.
I was just about to say some bitchiness.
I'm noticing a little bitchness in you, and I'm sorry because you're a great tattoo artist and you are definitely real nice on the eyes, might I add. I don't mind looking at you, but what I got from that delivery of your explanation regarding Enigma, it was a little bitchy, and I'm gonna need you to just bring it down a couple of notches. That's it. You could have explained that a better way. You could have, approached the situation the same way you saying they could have done it. You could have done the same thing at this shop event.
I feel like it was just too many perspectives
at
on
once.
this issue.
At once.
And it shouldn't have to be.
Then you got Kevin in the fucking corner with the amens. Bitch, recognize bitch.
Okay then. Y'all
see where I'm going?
Okay then.
Okay, so Nelly, she apologizes to the shop as a whole and, states that she understands how her delivery could have been a little bit more better when approaching Lemire about Nessie. Kudos to you, Nelly. You handled that situation very well. Where 2 men were trying to pin you into a motherfucking corner and they got loud with you, but you handled it very well.
Because she was more manly than both of their asses.
Okay, then.
All right, then.
All right. So, Kat, she basically says she understands Nelly's position. Another woman sticking up for another woman where there's a shop full of men. And she does think that Nelly could have handled it a better way. But at the end of the day, her and her artist, they talked about it. And she's glad that they were able to resolve their issues and move forward. That's what an owner wants to see regarding their team and the morale. And Kat, I hope it continues for you because I know you got a lot going on.
Really, you could wait to bring Lemire on at this point.
You can.
I would truthfully not do any hiring until after you drop the baby.
Yep.
Keep it with the artist you got.
Yep.
Make it run. Have everybody on board to clear some shit out. So by the time you done and you come back in, let's full force and start on doing this. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. So that's me personally. That's what I think you need to do. And you for damn sure better not have Ken in your motherfucking shop.
But as we already know, the show has already, been taped or whatever. And, Kat is going to do what producing is asking her to do. She's going to bring Lemire on because Lemire got to have some screen time. And he's not getting that screen time as a tattoo artist in Ink Art Music. You are the next shop that they are covering in Compton, in LA.
He could go somewhere and
I think he could go somewhere, but they're not even showcasing other tattoo shops.
No, I mean, didn't in either the first or the second season he rented a spot and who did that?
That was Kat. Kat had a little shop. She had a little shop there or whatever.
Or maybe that was Nessie.
Nessie was doing, she had a space where she was doing tattoos and her sneakers.
Yeah, okay, so that was Nessie that was doing it. Never mind.
So everybody can, make a situation for their storyline, but to keep the drama, y'all know how producing is going to do it. We're going to bring him on where we know the drama is going to be.
Where the drama
and it's unfortunate.
Where the drama reside.
Polo ends up talking to his mama about quitting Ink Art Music, and he admits to avoiding KP. His mom basically just says that she wants him to, not have a setback, and she wants to encourage him to stay focused. And you look like your mama.
Yeah, he get his eyes from her.
Yeah.
Definitely, girl. When he broke down with the ugly cry.
Oh, he was still so fine.
I said, what we crying for? What happened? Ty talking about some because his mama just said she was proud of him.
Yeah.
He probably never heard that before.
Right.
I'm like, I guess.
Yeah. So, you know, Polo, do what's best for you.
Yes.
And don't go back into that situation.
And don't.
Because they don't deserve you.
And I would say go over to Enigma, but truthfully, I think it is. You just need to
do your own thing. Yep. Y'all let us know down in the comments what y'all think about this episode, because that's the end.
That was it. That was all.
Make sure y'all comment, like, dislike, subscribe, and follow.
Definitely.
On all platforms.
Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of them.
Yes. Let us know what y'all thinking, what you assume is going to happen in the next episode, so forth, so on. And make sure you tune in to Tequila Times. Boo.
Okay, then.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.